My name is SENIAC and welcome back to another episode of City Tycoon here in Roblox, where guys, last episode we started to build the very start of our industrial area. We got the train tracks in, we got a couple of high skyscrapers in, the city is slowly coming together. We got nearly 3,000 residents, and I asked you guys last episode as well if I should buy the ×2 land. A lot of you guys said yes. I've bought it. We're gonna do some ridiculously huge expansions today. But first, I got something a little bit important to tell you guys. Look at your boy right now. See that shirt he's wearing? Looking all swiggity swag. Guys, I got some new Roblox? I don't know what I'm saying. I got some new shirts for your characters in the SENIAC fans group on Roblox. They all contain the brand new logo, if you haven't really noticed that we kind of updated it. This is the standard SENIAC one, and what's cool about it is, can you see with my character, like when I run, it splits at the mouth, so it looks like I'm going when I run, which is kind of hilarious. Guys, we got a couple of different variations. We got this one. We got one where I'm wearing like a king hat in like a black shirt. And then we have like a rainbow one, which is pretty damn cool as well. Now, if you want to go check those out, guys, there'll be a link down below in the description. I'll take you directly there to check these out. But these shirts are looking pretty damn fly. You probably see me wearing the different, because there's 3 in total, new ones. You probably see me wearing the 3 just randomly throughout videos in the future. But look how swiggity swag yeah boy currently looks. I'm going to change up the pants too, but for now, the shirts are looking pretty fly. But anyway, guys, I got a load of cool stuff that we want to do. Now, I bought some of the Game Pass, not the Game Pass, the Robux items that kind of let you build cool stuff. And one of them is an airport. It's huge, it's huge. Let me show you right now. So remember, we got up to the limit on the edges here, where the roads are. But now if I go, where's the airport? Is it over here? Yeah. Look at it. Look at the space I now get to build with. This is glorious. I've got a freaking airport, boys. I don't actually know where to place it. I think I might place it over on this side, but I'm not like 100% sure where just yet. So we kind of have to figure this out slightly. But what I'm going to do first is extend this road, because I want to get the actual airport down first before we progress any further. So let's take this as far as it will allow us. We'll kind of go up to there. Nice. I'll wait for that road to kind of build right now, and then we'll go all the way along the edge. There we go. Plenty of room to kind of work with right now. And I'm not too sure how far I place the sidewalk down for the path, because I don't know how big the airport is just from the from the get-go. So if I just do that for now, which should be more than enough space, and then, oh my goodness me, actually, you know what, it wasn't enough space. It was not enough space. And if I drop that in there, boys, we got a freaking airport. Look how cool this looks, man. It's huge. It is massive. But if I just get the sidewalk going around the edge, just up to the very end, excuse me. Oh, can I not? Can't kind of place it there, can I? I'll go for there. That's okay. So we can kind of concrete it over, which would be pretty good. And then I've got to try and pick a spot then to where I would want the road. Now I want a bit of space. Oh my god, we've got an actual airplane taking off. Oh, what? What? I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know that was a freaking thing. We have airports taking off from it. That's kind of cool, man. You got to admit. That is kind of cool. So if I pick the road coming from here. There we go. Right. And then have the road going that way. I can't believe we've got freaking airplanes taking off. So we have the road connect there. So don't worry about everything else, because we can kind of fit it all in as time goes on. That's going to be the cool thing about it. But this can be the space now to place the rest of the sidewalk going around. So let's just try to kind of get that all up there. Just to there. Ready, boys? Just to there. And then because we can concrete this bad boy. I just want to see what it looks like going all the way around the edges. Nice. So you kind of puts it on that tarmac surface where then you can park your car. You got the big entrance going into the airport. That's huge. That's huge, boys. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's huge. Right, it allows me also then to work a little bit more with the train tracks. Now, I'm not 100% sure how I want the rest of the train tracks to go. What I could do is have them go fully across. Do you know what? No, let me cancel. I'm not going to do any more train tracks. I don't know how I want the road. And that's the thing right now. I don't 100% know exactly how I want it to go. But what I do know is we've got some more industrial stuff. And by more industrial stuff, we got the big towers there. We can get this soon once we've got enough residents moved in. But I got the big nuclear plant as well, which kind of looks huge. Did I just see like big green stuff hanging out for a second there? That kind of looked a little bit weird. But it all comes down to I need the space to place it. So before we go any further, let's try and increase our residential growth. So again, it all comes down to roads, boys. All comes down to roads right now. So if I push the main kind of roads as far as we can, and then we can kind of play around and do all the different spacing and side roads upon these. So that will continue to go down there. We'll do a road that cuts through here. Do the same on this side. I'll just bring it to there for now. So we need a little sidewalk on the side of it. And then this one will bring it so far down, which I'm thinking that's free to there. So I've got enough space to play around with for the sidewalk, if that makes sense. This game should low-key not be called City Tycoon. It should be called Sidewalk Tycoon, the amount of sidewalks that your boy places in right now. It is a little bit too crazy. But I got this space right now here just to kind of play around with and do the huge buildings. Huge. Right, so let's start here then. So one there. And I'll do one there. And in the middle. Ooh, that's going to kind of be annoying, isn't it? If I went like... Alright, if I backed onto them. And try and put something different in the middle. So I want that kind of semi... Oh, that's perfect. How should I do it, though? Because we do have that kind of spacing. It's going to be on one side more than the other, just because of how it's kind of spaced out slightly. Okay, do I go with that? Or do I go with these ones? So I might be able to get one there. No, okay, I can't get two in. That's pushing it a little bit. We'll go with these. All right, let me rotate that. And we'll kind of zigzag them slightly. I think that will really work. Right, if I do a gap like that. Now, hold up. Watch out for this now, because this is actually going to be quite cool. So, is that in the right line? Right, there we go. There we go, boys. Because what I want to try and do right now, then, is, again, not only just trying to increase my population, but if I bring that up to there, and I do this one, wait for that to be finished. And it kind of creates that little grass gap. I'll just put that up there for now. And then, of course, the sidewalks, boys. If I can create a little grass thingy in the middle, I can do a strip of trees. If that makes sense. Right, bring it up to there. Now, decoration. What? Oh, hold on. Can I finally get the... See, I could, but it just doesn't go in that spot. I don't think I'm ever going to find a place that will fit in that fountain beautifully. Right, let's do a couple of these. Oh, no, not that type of tree. Boy, come on. Sort it out, mate. Alright, do a couple of those. Kind of slightly brings the area together a little bit. And then we kind of flip it on the other side. So we just mimic the other side of it right now. So, red houses, please. Right, one there. And then that should be enough to do a little bit more progression. And I'll go with the grey style house here. So we'll put it on this side. So then if I go back to business, Okay, we got a 1 gap. So the sidewalk goes there. Do you see the amount of detail and planning that needs to go into this? Just to build a simplistic set of houses. It's amazing. Amazing. The brain power it takes. Right, and we'll finish it now with the road just kind of cutting across. And that is enough there for that kind of skyscraper area. That pushes back slightly to give us the population needed. Which now unlocks the cargo ports, which I could place down here somewhere. Which is actually quite dope. That's actually going to be quite dope. Right, I'm going to place it down because it's near the airport. And we could do like another train line coming into the cargo airport, which would be kind of cool too. So if I just cancel that for a second, and if I stretch out the water, as if it would, you know, went all the way across here, just so I can kind of get the bearings of where I want this to now work and go. So do I get a couple of these in? I'm not sure if I should or not. Right, hold on, let me cancel. Because what I can do is connect it on from this road to there. Just have this go to there for a second. Hold on. And place that there. Wherever to be built, because it would be nice to place like a secondary one as well. There, because then we can like intertwine stuff around it, which would be kind of cool. So we'll have the sidewalk going around, and the beach is going to pretty much stop anyway. So if I have all this go straight across, should I just do the concrete for the whole thing? Yeah, I think I should. And then we sidewalk the edges again, like everywhere else, because it adds that, you know, pretty sweet texture that we all know and love at the moment. And do I continue the beach just up to this point? Let's see how this looks. This actually going to look really, really good, man. This actually going to be really good. Like we got little like a dock area. So sometimes they have trains to the ports, which I think is pretty cool. So why don't we kind of throw one in slightly, put it like really, really close to there. Yes, mate, yes. And let's see if I can get any like small stuff here. See, something like this fits in. Oh, I don't fit in there, but it fits in there. Okay, we'll do a large one there. We've got some chimneys here. Just squeeze a couple of those bad boys in. Right. Can get a large one of those, but that doesn't kind of make sense, does it? Don't want to go nuclear. I think we keep it kind of, because the warehouse is too big. Keep that open as it is. Does that plane just take off all land? I don't know, but I'm celebrating with this perfect design with a nice sip of cup of tea. That is my celebratory drink, boys. Well, it's actually interesting because now it kind of begs the question, how far am I stretching the water? Because I can also get them. I loaded these little wind turbines in. Offshore wind farming. Which these generate 4,000 per payment. And they're pretty cheap. So I could just like literally dot a load of these in. And we're all good. And then we'll just continue the beach to flow down this side. We'll create that wonderful little area. This is actually pretty cool, man. I'm so impressed with how this is now turning out. Right, this was our school, wasn't it? So I might as well turn the back of it here into kind of like the playground area. Where they can have their recess. I always find that word really weird. I know it's like an American term. And obviously we don't use it in the UK. We either call it like break time or dinner time or anything like that, but recess makes me, you know, right, we got a couple of benches in as we build up the school area. Just get some of these in. Squeeze a couple of these in, boys. Let's see how it's going to look now. I won't squeeze another one in. Yeah. Let's get some trees in then on the corners. And what will kind of add the little finishing touch to it as well is like the playground area is that. So that's like the core where you can shoot some hoops or whatever you want to do for the school. It's actually pretty cool, man. This whole little city is coming together just beautifully. Now, I think we should drop one of the landmarks in because I bought a load of the landmarks. Should we go for the Ark, the Statue of Liberty? Do you know the Statue of Liberty would be pretty cool because I could do an island, couldn't I? I actually could. Right, let's try and figure out where I'd place it. So if we left the sea farm there and brought this out a bit more, as this is our sea, I could technically create like a little bridge over to a different area. So if I continue that line of road here, and where does it come through here? Is it here? Yeah. And if I continue this to go pretty straight to there, right? Hold on for a second and go here. And let's call that the edge, because then I can keep all this pretty much watery. I gotta be careful how I do it because I do want to place him that little island, which I'll probably do around here somewhere. But if I can also just take this up to there, and we can do like a nice little shoreline around to there. Right, let's try and attempt this then. So let me grab the Statue of Liberty, and let's say we have it here. There we go. We've got a when it does a grass tile, does it like raise it? Yes, it does. Right. And if I place it over at a water tile, how does that look? Okay, you can't see it. Okay, that's fine. I'll do the water tiles first. So I want to create like a little oblong island. So again, just hold up, guys. Let me sell that one. And then cut in slightly there. And then that becomes our island. But to make it all look pretty cool in the same level, we've got to place down the grass. There we go. So it all looks like it's at the same raised height. If you catch my drift there, because you see the little dip in it there. Right, there we go. There we go. I'll do a little bit of concrete for the actual statue itself on the island. And we'll drop down. Well, we'll have a little bench here so you can sit down and look at it. But I got a couple. I don't know if there's any trees on the actual real island itself. But if I drop a few trees down here, then just visually it makes it look like it is an actual island. So that's kind of cool, man. So when we eventually finish up the rest of the sea around it, all the way up to the edges of the road, that's gonna be pretty cool, man, because I want the beach to extend down to here and run down so far, and this all just becomes a bridge out of here. I might turn this into another little island as well and do something here too, but it's just open for ideas at the moment. But it's pretty cool, man. You gotta admit, that's gonna be so damn good. So damn good. So we've got a lot done today. We've actually got quite a bit done. So we've raised our population by an extra 1,000. We built an airport, guys. Got this little harbour in with now the little train tracks in, a couple of little factory items, extended the sea, got our little Statue of Liberty Island, which looks fabulous. Add a little back area to the school, more residential. It actually is coming together pretty sweet. So I can't wait to see where we're going to progress with this in the future. And if you guys want to see more of it, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you are new around here too, guys, please make sure you subscribe. And again, go check out those freaking sweet shirts. Links in the description down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.